Welcome to 50 Plus Health Guardian, where you don't just live longer, but live better. The chilling truth about sleep after 50 that doctors don't tell you. Did you know that after age 50, your body produces over 60% less melatonin, the most important hormone that determines your ability to sleep deeply? And even more alarming, we're unknowingly destroying what little melatonin is left each night through seemingly harmless habits. Drinking water at the wrong time, lying in the wrong position, and not knowing how to relax the nervous system before bed. According to a 2020 report by Harvard University, nearly 65% of Americans over 50 are not getting the recommended 7 hours of sleep per night. Sounds normal, right? But here's the frightening part. If you sleep less than 6 hours a night for more than 2 consecutive weeks, your brain cell and immune cell recovery ability drops by up to 35%. This means your brain ages faster, your cardiovascular system noticeably weakens, and you may even suffer a stroke in your sleep without ever knowing. Poor sleep after 50 isn't just about fatigue. It's often the first sign of neurological aging, leading to memory decline, emotional instability, increased Alzheimer's risk, and a host of chronic illnesses. And if you think sleeping pills are the solution, be careful. Research from the Mayo Clinic shows that long-term use of sleeping pills after age 60 increases the risk of dementia by up to 58%. So, if you've been suffering from chronic insomnia and are still trying to endure or hide it, stop. It's time to make a change. Because the story I'm about to share with you is a warning. A true story that happened in Texas, involving a man named James Miller, 61 years old, a former soldier, a man who used to be extremely disciplined about his schedule and health. Yet suddenly he began waking up at 2 a.m. every night, over and over, heart racing, sweating, vague headaches, then lying awake until dawn. At first he thought it was just stress, but after 3 months, he had lost nearly 15 pounds, became forgetful, and no longer wanted to leave the house. His son recalled, "My dad used to be so cheerful. Now he's irritable, shouts often, then apologizes immediately. It's like there are 2 different people living inside him." James went to see a doctor. All his test results were normal. No diabetes, no heart disease, no depression. But every night he still couldn't sleep. He began to depend on medication. Then when the drug stopped working, he fell into despair. Until one day he met an elderly sleep specialist in Dallas. She didn't prescribe any medication. She simply asked him, "What do you do each night before getting into bed? How do you lie down? Have you ever heard of the concept 3 below, 4 above?" James shook his head, and then, thanks to one small change in 7 bedtime habits, he began to sleep again, after just 15 days. The first night he only managed 4 hours, but the next morning his mind felt noticeably clearer. On the 3rd day he slept a full 6 hours, and by the 17th day he slept straight for 7 hours without waking, for the first time in 6 months. You see, sometimes the body doesn't need medication. It just needs you to listen. And if you're over 50, adjusting what you do before bed might be the best remedy you have. In today's video, I'll share with you 7 simple but surprisingly effective practices to improve your sleep quality after age 50, simply by reactivating your body's natural biological rhythms. You'll learn how to soothe your nervous system before sleep, a sleeping position that can lower blood pressure and reduce sleep apnea, a gentle in-bed movement that can reduce stroke risk, and a warm drink that can help you fall asleep faster, without any medication, all backed by clear scientific evidence. And you can try them starting tonight. Don't go anywhere. Let's start with the 4 in-bed practices. Small actions that can completely change how you fall asleep beginning tonight. Part 2. 4 in-bed practices to sleep like a child. If you've ever tossed and turned for hours in bed, I've got good news. You don't need a new mattress. You don't need an air purifier or a fancy sleep tracker. You just need to do 4 things right in bed every night before closing your eyes, and the first one may sound funny, but it's surprisingly powerful. Practice 1. Air cycling, the longevity exercise. Lie on your back, lift both legs, and imagine you're pedaling a bicycle. You might be thinking, exercising in bed? But research from Stanford University shows that just 3 to 5 minutes of air cycling before sleep improves blood circulation, lowers blood pressure, and especially activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which controls relaxation and deep sleep. For people over 50, peripheral blood vessels begin to narrow. The result? Slower blood flow to the brain, less oxygen supply, leading to light sleep and frequent nighttime waking. Air cycling doesn't just help blood reach the brain. It also warms up muscles, relieves back pain, supports digestion, and significantly reduces the risk of nighttime cramps, which are very common in older adults. James, the man you met earlier, started doing this exercise under his sleep expert's guidance. After 1 week, he no longer woke up at night due to leg numbness. Practice 2. Clockwise abdominal massage. Touch to lull the brain to sleep. This is a simple yet incredibly effective technique. Place your right hand on your abdomen, over your navel, and gently massage in a clockwise motion for 3 to 5 minutes. Why do this? Because the abdominal area contains up to 100 million nerve cells, known as the second brain of the body. When you massage your belly correctly, you're stimulating the vagus nerve, one of the most important nerves for shifting the body into relaxation mode. Additionally, abdominal massage helps reduce bloating, improves bowel movements, and makes the body feel lighter and more comfortable, an ideal state for falling asleep. 2019 study in Japan showed that elderly individuals who performed abdominal massages before sleep experienced significantly improved sleep quality after just 2 weeks, falling asleep faster and waking less during the night. Practice 3. Calf tapping, the secret to reducing cramps and boosting circulation. If you've ever had a leg cramp at 3 a.m., you know just how painful it can be. And the simplest way to prevent it is gently tapping your calves before going to bed. All you need is the palm of your hand. Lightly tap from your knee down to your ankle, about 2-3 minutes on each leg. You'll feel a spreading warmth. That's improved blood circulation. According to traditional Chinese medicine, the calf area contains many acupressure points related to the liver, kidneys, and nervous system. From a modern medical perspective, gentle calf stimulation helps dilate blood vessels, relax muscles, and reduce the risk of nighttime cramping, especially in those with diabetes or poor circulation. James used to suffer from cramps every night. After incorporating this calf tapping technique into his nightly routine, he was able to sleep 6 uninterrupted hours after just 5 days. Practice 4. Back tapping, releasing stress and stabilizing emotions. It may sound simple, but gently tapping the back, especially the area between the shoulder blades, is a traditional healing technique used to release stagnant energy, calm the nervous system, and boost endorphin production, the happiness hormone. If you have someone to assist you, ask them to use the palm of their hand to gently tap from the shoulders down to the mid-back for about 3 minutes. If not, you can use a cushion or a light vibrating device to create a similar sensation. When done correctly, tapping the back stimulates acupressure points along the spine, helping to calm the sympathetic nervous system, which, when overactive, leads to stress and insomnia. A 2022 study from Seoul University found that just 5 minutes of back tapping before sleep helped reduce heart rate, stabilize blood pressure, and improve deep sleep in older adults. These 4 practices require no medication, no expense. They take just 5-10 minutes each evening, yet their long-term effects are scientifically proven. And this is just the first half of the journey. In the next section, I'll share with you 3 pre-bed habits, things you should do before lying down. to activate your biological rhythm and shift your body into proper rest mode. We'll begin with the simplest step, often overlooked by many, drinking warm water the right way to prevent nighttime strokes and reduce midnight awakenings. Part 3. 3 pre-bed habits that help you sleep deep and live long. Have you ever wondered, why are there nights when you're completely exhausted, but still can't fall asleep? You turn off the lights, you stay still, but your mind keeps racing. The answer might lie in the things you do or don't do before you even get into bed. According to the National Sleep Foundation, proper bedtime preparation accounts for up to 80% of your sleep quality. In other words, sleep doesn't start in bed. It starts at least 30 minutes before that. Here are 3 pre-bed habits, if done right, that help your brain flip the switch to enter a state of recovery, regeneration, and healing. Habit 1. Drink warm water the right way. Your secret weapon against nighttime strokes. It sounds simple, but drinking warm water before bed might be your shield against stroke, heart attacks, and nighttime dehydration. Why? After age 50, our blood tends to thicken during the night. And while you sleep, your body still loses water through sweat and breath. This increases blood viscosity, raising the risk of clot formation, the leading cause of nighttime strokes. According to a study from Johns Hopkins University, a small glass of warm water, 150-200 milliliters before bed, helps gently thin the blood, supports circulation, and reduces clot risk. Warm water also helps stabilize blood sugar, soothe the nervous system, and create a sense of warmth and safety, ideal for falling into deep sleep. But one important note, don't drink too much. James, our main character, made this mistake. He drank nearly 300 milliliters before bed and had to get up twice every night to use the bathroom. Later, under expert advice, he sipped just a small warm glass. The result? He slept 6 hours straight for the first time in weeks. Habit 2. Brush your scalp. For 3 minutes, activate memory and calm naturally. Can you believe it? A wooden comb might help you sleep deeper. Brushing your scalp before sleep, especially after 50, stimulates acupressure points on the head, boosts brain blood flow, and reduces nervous tension. A Korean study showed that older adults who gently brushed their scalp for 3 minutes before bed had more stable heart rates, fell asleep faster, and reduced early signs of brain degeneration. Here's how to do it. Use a wooden comb or your fingers. Gently brush from the forehead to the back of the neck, then from each temple up to the top of your head. Keep the pace slow and steady. 3 to 5 minutes is enough. If you've suffered from mild headaches, memory lapses, or just feel mentally overwhelmed at the end of the day, this technique could become your new favorite habit. Habit 3. Practice belly breathing, the ultimate. Switch to rest mode. Picture this. Your brain is like a power switch. During the day, it's in fight mode, alert, analyzing, worrying. To sleep, you need to shift it into rest mode. And the most effective way to do that is to breathe properly, specifically belly breathing. Unlike shallow chest breathing, deep belly breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, slows the heart rate, lowers blood pressure, and triggers melatonin release, the sleep hormone. This is how James practiced it and how you can begin tonight. Sit or lie straight. Place one hand on your belly. Slowly inhale through your nose. Let your belly expand. Hold for 2 seconds. Exhale gently through your mouth. Let your belly flatten. Repeat 10 times. After 2 weeks of practice, James no longer woke from nightmares. He described the feeling, "My brain felt soothed. No more chaos, just stillness." A study from Harvard Medical School confirmed adults over 50 who practiced belly breathing every night had deeper sleep, fewer nighttime awakenings, and significantly reduced signs of mild depression. 3 simple actions, but powerful enough to completely change the quality of your sleep and even your mental health. Now you hold the full set of 7 deep sleep keys, 4 in-bed habits and 3 pre-bed habits. But the journey isn't over yet. In the final section, I'll show you how to combine all 7 habits into a gentle, easy-to-follow 15-minute bedtime routine, so you can sleep like you did in your 30s. And before we go on, don't forget to subscribe to the 50 Plus Health Guardian channel, where we share complete health solutions for those over 50, from sleep, memory, and heart health to vitality and emotional well-being. See you in the final part, the golden 15-minute routine to sleep like you're 30 again. Final part, the golden 15-minute routine to sleep like you're 30 again. Before we continue, if you found what I shared today helpful, hit the subscribe button to 50 Plus Health Guardian, where we bring you science-backed, practical, and inspiring solutions to help you live strong, sleep deep, and love life after 50. Sleep isn't a luxury. It's your biological right. And if you're struggling with chronic insomnia, waking up at night, or feeling tired even after sleeping, the good news is you can change that, starting tonight. Let's recap the 7 deep sleep keys for 50 plus. Today, you and I uncovered 7 simple yet powerful habits. In-bed habits, air cycling, improves circulation, reduces cramps and back pain. Clockwise belly massage, activates vagus nerve, aids digestion, calms the mind. Calf tapping, warms muscles, improves circulation, reduces nighttime cramps and numbness. Back tapping, releases stress, soothes emotions, stabilizes the nervous system. Pre-bed habits. 5. Drink warm water properly. Gently thins blood, prevents dehydration and strokes. 6. Gentle scalp brushing. Stimulates pressure points, increases brain blood flow, relieves tension. 7. Deep belly breathing. Shifts body to rest mode, lowers blood pressure, calms the nervous system. Sound like a lot? Don't worry. Now I'll show you how to combine them all into a single 15-minute bedtime routine. Easy to remember, easy to do, and powerfully effective. The Golden Routine, a 15-minute sleep habit for 50 plus. Adults, break the 15 minutes before sleep into 3 simple stages. Minutes 0-5, pre-bed reset. Prepare a small glass of warm water, 150 milliliters. Sip slowly. Brush your scalp for 3 minutes with a wooden comb or your fingers from forehead to nape. Belly breathing for 2 minutes. Hand on belly. Inhale, expand. Exhale, relax. At this point, your heart slows. Melatonin begins to release. Minutes 5 to 10. In-bed body, calm. Air cycle for 1 minute. Gently and rhythmically. Clockwise belly massage for 2 minutes. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Calf tapping for 2 minutes, 1 minute each side. Feel the warm flow of blood. Minutes 10-15. Emotional reset. Ready for deep sleep. Gentle back tapping or use a soft massaging cushion. Whisper to yourself, my body is resting. Everything is okay. 1 more round of belly. Breathing. Let peace spread through your whole body. 1 small change. 1 giant sleep. When James, the 67-year-old man you've met, started this routine, he was skeptical. What's the point of doing all this? He asked. But after just 3 nights, he started falling asleep faster. After 7 days, he was sleeping straight, from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m., for the first time in nearly 5 years. After 3 weeks, he no longer needed melatonin or sedatives. Today, he says, I don't need much. I just need peaceful sleep. And these few little moments before bed gave me back an entire new life. Final words, a peaceful night, a healthier life. Dear friend, there is nothing more precious than a good night's sleep, where your body heals, your spirit recovers, and your heart rests. Let these 15 nightly minutes become the gift you give yourself. because you deserve peaceful sleep, abundant health, and a worry-free aging journey. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your loved ones, those who are also losing sleep, lying awake, or battling stress. And don't forget to follow 50 Plus Health Guardian, where we walk alongside you to improve your sleep, boost memory, protect vitality, and build a truly strong and joyful life after 50. Wishing you a restful night, tonight and always.